I'm trying to platinum all the Assassin's Creed games. Last time we platinumed AC Rogue. So next on the list is AC Unity, dropped on November 11, 2014, developed by Ubisoft Montreal. This game was the first Assassin's Creed to be released on the PS4 as a new gen game, or I guess technically now the old gen. This game has 51 trophies and 6 online trophies, and 2 of them may stop us from getting the platinum trophy for this game. Oh no, Dora, indeed. But enough chit-chatting, let's get our first trophy a long time ago, which is to complete the prologue. We started in 1317 in Paris, playing as a Templar who's protecting the last Grand Master, Jacques de Molay. The King's army attacks, and during the chaos, our character chases and manages to kill an assassin. He then takes the ancient sword and the codex from the assassin and then hides them away in the storage under the church. After hiding the artifacts, as soon as he leaves the church, he gets stabbed and dies. Shortly after, Jacques de Molay is captured and executed by being burned at the stake. Definitely not a fun time. And after that, we get the trophy. A long time ago, complete the prologue. The next trophy is Youth in Versailles, which is to complete Memory Sequence 1. Centuries pass, and now we're playing as a young Arnaud in Versailles. We follow this girl, Elise, around for a bit, and when we return to Arnaud's father, he sees his body on the ground. Of course, we all know that it was Shay that did it from Assassin's Creed Rogue. After that, Monsieur de la Serre takes Arnaud in and raises him. A few years go by, and Arnaud gets a task to deliver a letter to de la Serre, who's riding in a cart. Turns out, we followed the wrong cart, and the person who steps out is actually the main villain. After that, we climb to the top of the church, synchronize, and then go look for de la Serre. Just as we find them, we get ambushed by these brothers.
Incredible.
I actually don't know their name. I think one of them is called Victor. And I cooked them.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
Just kidding. I got absolutely cooked. But it's mostly because I could not understand the combat system yet. Eventually, we escape. Now we decide to sneak into the party where Elise is so we can meet up with her. After sneaking into the party, we catch up to Elise and they do the naughty. And then we leave, only to witness de la Serre dying outside. Arnaud runs to him, but it's too late. We get framed for his murder, and then Arnaud gets knocked out by a guard, and we unlock the trophy. Dang, bro, that's what happened. It's kind of the same as the thing. As a Youth in Versailles. Before we continue, I would really appreciate it if you guys could subscribe to the channel. We are at 1,200 subs, and I'm trying to get to 2,000 by the end of the year. Alright, let's get back to the video. The next trophy is Rebirth, which is to complete Memory Sequence 2. After getting knocked out, Arnaud wakes up in jail. He tries talking to the other prisoners, but they're all insane. So he just gives up and goes to sleep. When he wakes up, he sees some dude messing with his compass given by his father. Arnaud obviously tries to fight him, and we win. He introduces himself as Bellic, and after the fight, he decides to teach us how to fight properly. A few days go by, and now it's escape from Alcatraz time. We break out of the prison together, and once we're out, Bellic tells us we should consider joining the assassins. Later on, Arnaud tracks down the assassin brotherhood by using his compass, and this is where we go through this ayahuasca moment. After that whole experience, Arnaud is officially accepted to the assassins, and we unlock another trophy. Dang, okay. Rebirth. Complete Memory Sequence 2. The next trophy is Networking, which you unlock by renovating your first social club. Social clubs let you earn money over time and also gives you special missions. Completing this mission slowly progresses you toward unlocking an old internet meme trophy, which requires you to renovate all social clubs and finish all their missions. But I'll talk more about that trophy a little bit later. Crazy. Networking. Oh, good. Renovate your first social club. Oh, didn't even mean it. Cool, bro. The next trophy is First Blood, which is complete Sequence 3. After becoming an assassin, he begins his investigation into the Templar conspirators behind de la Serre's death. We killed this one dude that was talking with Sivert because he was connected with the murder of de la Serre. We find him in this church and we assassinate him. We escape the church and the memory starts to go kinda crazy. And now, we have to enter this portal. After entering it, we get the trophy. First Blood. Complete Memory Sequence 3. Okay, wow, that was quick. The next trophy is The Bells, which requires you to sabotage 5 alarm bells. These bells are found around restricted areas. Just sabotage 5 of them, and the trophy will pop. The bells. Let's go. I was waiting for that trophy to pop. I'm like, bro, has it not already been 5? IttzSP here. We got a little bit of an issue. Unfortunately, I do not have some of the recordings of the 7 next trophies that will be coming up. I'm gonna quickly skip past them and then we'll continue on from there. Yeah. And yeah, okay. See you. Secret meeting, let's go. The next trophy is Mystery Solved, which is to complete sequence 7. We decide to convince the assassins to help Elise, and they agree to assist her in finding her father's killer. That's when we find out who Germain really is. Of course, he is the Grand Master and the person that ordered the murder of De La Serre. After learning the truth, we head out to warn Mirabeau, but unfortunately it's too late. He's already been killed. Now we have to figure out who did it. We track down a lead, and the guy tells us a hooded man came to him asking for poisons, which means that it was an assassin. We follow the trail, and guess who it turns out to be? Bellic! Yeah, I knew it's him.
Got you long enough, piss pot.
Now, you may be asking why? Because he didn't agree with working alongside a Templar. We end up fighting him, and unfortunately, we were forced to kill him. After the fight, we get the trophy. Mystery solved. Complete memory cycle 7. Wait, already? The next trophy is Bloody Trail, which is to complete sequence 8. The king has some letters that could make the assassin look bad, so we need to track them down before they're exposed. While searching for them, we end up running into, guess who? Flippin' Napoleon! We grab the letters and make our escape. Then we find out that the Captain Hui has been killing prisoners, so now we have to hunt him down. We fight our way all the way to the top. When we finally find him, he's standing there with the warden's head on a spear. Absolutely insane. We take him down, and after the fight, we get the trophy. Bloody Trail, complete memory sequence 8. Wait, what? There's only one? The next trophy is Road to Starvation, which is a complete sequence 9. Paris is in chaos, and famine and starvation are literally everywhere. So we start investigating to find out who's behind it all. Turns out it's Maria Levesque, who's been causing the starvation. We infiltrate her palace and assassinate her. But before I continue talking about this mission, oh my god, this level was so hard. Hey, yo, what the? Like, bro, let me break it down for y'all. When I go inside the window where we can enter and infiltrate the palace, basically, when you kill Maria, you can't go back where you came from. There's only 3 specific places that you can escape from. But the problem is they don't tell you where it is. So you're gonna have to wait like 2 minutes. Then they show you where to escape from, which is annoying. And that's why I kept on dying. And it took me like almost an hour to complete this mission. Bro, where was I meant to exit, bro? Where was the exit? Was the window just closed? I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go, bro. I know, bro. They closed the window. They closed the window on me. No! There was an exit right there. Thank you! Oh my god! Thank you! And after finally escaping, we got the trophy. Road to Starvation, complete memory sequence 9. The next trophy is Love and Duty, which is complete sequence 10. Le Pelletier turns out to be part of the Templar Order, and he's totally fine with the idea of executing the king. So now it's on to us to find out what he knows, and then take him out. After we get the info we needed, the king's execution goes down, and after he gets executed, we spot Germain. We confront him, but of course, we get jumped, and he manages to slip away. We try to follow him, but we lose track. Then, for some reason, Elise just turns on us and hits us with the widest line. Basically calls us out for being soft.
Whoa.
Like me? Soft? Come on, bro. That's impossible. I ain't soft. You ain't soft. I'm soft. I'm definitely not soft. So that's crazy right there. To top it all off, we go back to the council and they strip us of our rank and officially kick us out of the creed. And after that, we unlock the trophy, baby. Love and Duty, complete memory sequence 10. The next trophy is Down But Not Out, which is to complete sequence 11. Arno's down bad at this point. Drunk, sad, depressed. He ends up getting into a fight in a tavern and loses his compass. So now we gotta track it down. We find out it's somewhere in the castle, but when we get there, the guy who we thought had it actually doesn't have it. Then out of nowhere, Elise shows up and hands it to us. With the compass back, we head back to Paris and set our sights on La Touche. We eventually find him and take him out. And after that, we've entered the Helix Rift and we got a trophy. Down But Not Out, complete memory sequence 11. And finally, the last story related trophy, Curtain Call, which is to complete sequence 12. Comispiac is the last major obstacle in our way, so the plan is to discredit him, and while it technically works, it also kind of backfires.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
He ends up getting arrested, but manages to escape and retreats to his castle. We infiltrate the castle and finally corner him. Elise walks up, no hesitation, and shoots him right in the mouth. Dang, bro, that was brutal. He gives up Jacquemin's location, which is the temple, before being arrested by the French army. We head to the temple, sneak our way through, and eventually come face to face with Jacquemin, the Grand Master, who now has the magic sword that can shoot lightning. I don't know why. We land a few hits, but then Dude hits us with the instant transmission and vanishes. We follow him on the ground all the way to the Mole storage chamber. That's where the final fight goes down. At least distracts him while we keep on trying to assassinate him from the top. Just when we're about to finish it, Jacquemin hits us with lightning from the sword, and a chunk of rock drops on us. Elise tries to help us, but instead she makes the call to charge Jacquemin, and unfortunately and tragically she ends up dying. Rip in the chat, please. And she's dead.
Elise! Elise! Elise!
Yep, do it.
Elise!
Yep. What did I tell you guys? I knew she died. She would have. I knew they would have pulled our Ezio on him. I knew it. I knew it. I saw it coming. Bro, this assassin life ain't it, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Everybody dies around you, bro. Now they had to make him alone. There's not one time. Tell me one time that the assassin got a happy ending. None of them did. I knew it. And now he's dead. After a whole yapping session with Jacquemin, Arnold carries her body and buries her next to De La Salle. And I gotta say, Arnold's words in that scene was super cold. Here's the clip.
The creed of the Assassin Brotherhood teaches us that nothing is forbidden to us. Once, I thought that meant we were free to do as we would, to pursue our ideals no matter the cost. I understand now. Not a grant of permission, the creed is a warning. Ideals too easily give way to dogma. Dogma becomes fanaticism. No higher power sits in judgment of us. No supreme being watches to punish us for our sins. In the end, only we ourselves can guard against our obsessions. Only we can decide whether the road we walk carries too high a toll.
Damn.
We believe ourselves redeemers, avengers, saviors.
Yep.
We make war on those who oppose us, and they in turn make war on us. We dream of leaving our stamp upon the world. Even as we give our lives in a conflict that will be recorded in no history book. All that we do, all that we are, begins and ends with ourselves.
That was cold. After that, we get the trophy. Curtain call. Complete memory sequence 12. Now, you know what time it is. It's trophy hunting time, baby. Starting off with the trophy business and pleasure, which is to earn a total of 50,000 livres. Livres is the currency used in the game. This wasn't as hard as I thought. All I really did was just do all the renovations and getting some chests in Versailles. And after doing that, we get the trophy. Business and pleasure. Earn a total of 50,000 livres. Let's go. The next trophy, Master Architect, you need to complete all renovations for the Café Théâtre. The Café Théâtre is where you make your money and Unity. The more you renovate, the more income you generate over time. At first, I thought about leaving it alone for a while, but then I saw how much money I needed later on in the game. And yeah, so I changed my mind and got the trophy. Master Architect, complete all renovations of the Café Théâtre. Let's go, baby. Next trophy, Ransacking Versailles. You need to earn 100% completion of Versailles. Versailles is the place we start in the game, and so we have to collect all cockades, which is, by the way, a trophy, and getting all the chests, which is also a trophy. After getting all of both things, we get the trophy. Ransacking Versailles, earn 100% completion of Versailles. Let's go. The next trophy, Panoramic View. You need to synchronize all viewpoints in Paris. I honestly should have done this a long time ago. I just forgot this was a trophy. So you just gotta go to all the bird logos around the map, including Versailles. Do your synchronization thing and you get the trophy. Panoramic view. Synchronize all viewpoints in Paris. Let's go, baby. The next trophy is accurate prediction, which is to complete a Nostradamus enigma in Paris. These are, I guess, you can call them mysteries, I guess, that you need to solve to unlock the medieval armor, which is tied to a trophy we need. When you interact with them, you're given riddles, and each one points to a specific location somewhere on the map. Your job is to figure out what the riddle is referring to. Go to that spot and use your eagle vision to find a hidden symbol. Depending on the enigma, you'll need to do this a handful of times to complete it, and I'll talk about the difficulty a little bit later. Accurate prediction. Complete a Nostradamus enigma in Paris. Let's go. The next trophy is must have left it open, which is to unlock 5 doors. I can't believe this trophy took me this long for me to get. There was no difficulty attached to it. I just couldn't do it because I didn't have the lockpick skills to do it. So I had to wait until I got it and got the trophy. Let's go. Must have left it open. Lockpick 5 doors. Oh, let's go. The next trophy, safe and secure. You need to perform all social club missions in a district. When you renovate a social club, they also give you missions to do. And every social club has 3 missions you need to complete. When you complete all of them, you'll get the trophy. Safe and secure. Perform all social club missions in the district. Let's go. The next trophy is Hand of Justice, which is to solve a murder mystery. Murder mysteries are missions that you can do to find the culprit to murders around the map. They're not that difficult since I did the easiest one. You just talk to everybody and then you have to accuse who you think did it. After completing one, you get the trophy. Hand of Justice. Solve a murder mystery in Paris. The next trophy is Gentleman Cabrioleur, which is to lockpick 20 chests. While trying to open all the chests, I got this trophy, so not much to say. Oh, Gentleman Cabrioleur, lockpick 20 chests. Let's go, baby. The next trophy is Poke, which is to kill 20 enemies with a long weapon. The trophy wasn't as hard as I thought. The only reason there was difficulty to attach to it was because I was using a trash spear instead of a good one, which I could have bought but didn't want to because I'm cheap. I proceeded to kill 20 people with the spear and we got the trophy. Poked. Kill 20 enemies with a long weapon. Let's go, baby. The next trophy is Chopped. You need to kill 20 enemies with a heavy weapon. This is the same as the previous trophy, but instead you need to use an axe. So I started cutting people in half with my axe, and after killing 20, I got the trophy. Chop! Kill 20 enemies with a heavy weapon. Let's go. The next trophy is Curiosity. You need to open every chest in Paris. And my god, this trophy was a grind. I spent like, what, 8 hours trying to get this trophy? Well, but after getting the last chest, we get the trophy. Curiosity. Open every chest in Paris. The next trophy is Tricolor, which is to collect all cockades. Pause. These are collectibles found around the map. This also took me a very long time because I was getting this and the chest around the map. But after getting the last cockade, I got the trophy. Tricolor, collect all cockades. Let's go, baby. The next trophy is Free from the Past, which to unlock the medieval armor in the Café Théâtre. The only way to get the medieval armor would be to complete all of the enigmas around the map. These enigmas were extremely hard if I wasn't watching a guide. But after getting all of them, we still don't get it because for some reason, Ubisoft decided to add more puzzles before getting the armor. After completing 3 puzzles, which were relatively easy, you need to pull all 3 levers. After we unlock all 3 levers, the door is open. But guess what? they call it the medieval armor, but it's not an armor. It's an outfit. God. Why on earth do I care about an outfit? I want an armor. Something to help me out. But yeah, after a slight depression moment, I got the trophy. It better be good, bro. From the past. Unlock the medieval armor and the Café Théâtre. The next trophy we get is Needs More Data, which is to earn data bonuses in 3 different Helix rifts. Data rifts have these datas. To get the bonuses, we need to get more than what is required after saving the assassin. After getting all the data bonuses in 3 levels, we get the trophy. Needs more data. Earn data bonus in 3 different Helix rifts. Thank God. The next trophy is Fraud. You need to free a total of 10 assassins. There's 10 levels, which means 10 assassins. This is the entire point of these rifts. You need to save the assassin within them. And after doing that, we get the trophy. Fraud. Free a total of 10 trapped assassins. We also get the trophy No Man's Land, which is to complete all rift missions. Like I said before, there's 10 missions, but they were not that difficult in my opinion. I would try to get as many data as I could so I could complete the objective and then exit the portal. It was not that hard at all in my opinion. No Man's Land, complete all rift missions. Let's go. The next trophy is Patron of the Arts, which is to watch a play in the Café Théâtre. In the Café Théâtre, you can watch a play. I kind of messed up here because after watching a play, I left the cafe, but didn't get the trophy. So basically, you just gotta stay there until the trophy pops. And the trophy did indeed pop. Oh! Patron of the Arts. Watch a play in the cafeteria. The next trophy, Guillotine. You need to kill an enemy with a lift counterweight. I got, funny enough, I got this trophy by accident. I was running away from enemies and I went on the lift and got the trophy. I was genuinely perplexed. Oh, wait, oh, Guillotine. Kill an enemy with a lift counterweight. I didn't even mean to do that. Oh, let's go. Oh, okay, say no more. The next trophy, an old internet meme. You need to renovate all social clubs and complete all the social club missions. First of all, the name is terrible. Second of all, this trophy was also not that hard. Was it because I had maxed everything? Duh, of course. This part was really, really easy. And after doing the last one, we got the trophy. An old internet meme. What the flip? What type of trophy name is that? Renovate all the social clubs and complete all the social club missions. The next trophy, Merciful Killer. You need to perform 10 non-lethal takedowns in co-op missions. So all we had to do was go on a co-op mission and choke them out. Simple, really. You choke 10 dudes out and you get the trophy. Merciful Killer. Perform 10 non-lethal takedowns in a co-op mission. The trophy and stay down. You need to perform a ground execution. To actually do this, you need 3 skills. The ground execution skill, the staggering skill, and sword mastery skill, I think. When you get all 3, you can do it. But here's the problem. Even when you stagger them, they just refuse to drop. So you just have to literally wait till they drop. So after like 20 minutes trying to find a dude that was willing to drop, I got the trophy. And stay down. Perform a ground execution. Thank you. The trophy don't need it. You need to drop 20 money pouches in the streets. This was a very easy trophy. Can't believe it took me this long to go get it. All you have to do is drop 20 money pouches on the ground and you'll get the trophy. Don't need it. Drop 20 money pouches in the street. Let's go. The next trophy, Know-It-All. You need to complete all training missions. This was another easy trophy. All you have to do is complete all training missions. There are just tutorials of how to play the game. The only one that I had difficulty in was the one where you land on the ground and you have to roll. And after completing it, we get the trophy. Know-It-All. Complete all training missions. Let's go, baby. Now, we completed all of these trophies. Now it's time to complete the online trophy. Starting off with Share the Wealth, which is to get all the rewards in a co-op mission. In every co-op mission, they have rewards that you can get. They're just armors, so all you have to do is replay the missions 3 times. I did the easiest one, and after doing it 3 times and getting all 3 rewards, we get the trophy. Share the Wealth. Get all the rewards in a co-op mission in Paris. The next trophy is I Got Skills, which is to unlock all skills. To do this, you need skill points. You get a bunch in the main story, but the remaining ones you need to max out is only available in the co-op missions.
Oh, brother.
Which was a hassle, of course. So to get all the skills, we needed 60 skill points. And we need to find them around the map. Luckily for me, I watched a couple of tutorials on how to get them. And after completing all the co-op missions and maxing out my character, we got the trophy. I got skills. Unlock all skills. I'm like, wait a minute, why did I get it? Let's go. The next trophy, Visited Once. You need to complete all co-op missions and heist missions in Paris 1. See, I didn't read the second part of the trophy and heist missions. I thought I was getting this trophy too, but no, we need to also do the heist missions. It's basically what it sounds like. You infiltrate a place, get the rewards, and escape. Of course, if you are caught, the longer you are caught, the less reward you'll get. But I didn't really care. I just wanted to get the trophy, and after completing the last heist, we get the trophy. Visited Once. Complete all co-op and heist missions in Paris at least once. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Now, remember what I said in the beginning of the video when I said there's going to be 2 trophies that may stop me from getting the platinum? Well, here we are. The first one being Never Say Die, which is to revive a partner in co-op, and Choreography, which is to perform 10 co-opting kills. So I had to decide, do I option 1, give up on the platinum, or option 2, come up with a different strategy? So I decided option 2. And then after thinking for a while, it hit me. I had realized that I have a PS4 and Unity is a PS4 game. I also have PS Plus, so all I really needed was a person to do it with me, and so I convinced my brother to do it with me. I made my brother die in the game, of course, and revived him, and I got the trophy. Never Say Die. Let's go. Revive a partner in co-op. We also got the trophy Choreography by looking for 2 guards together and calling out who we taking it out. After doing it 10 times, we got the trophy. Oh, Choreography! Oh my god! Now, we are on the last remaining trophy to get the platinum. The final trophy being I Want It All. Pause! You need to complete all single player mission challenges in Paris, which is basically the 100% doing the mission objectives in the story. But after completing the final mission objective and finishing the game again, I got the trophy. Which means, ladies and gentlemen, we also got the platinum trophy. Let's go! I Want It All. Complete all single player in Paris. And finally, Master Assassin. Earn every trophy. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the platinum, baby. Yes, sir. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time. Peace.